Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I am your disappointed host, Younger Bro.
And today we begin a new series. A series that you voted on, apparently.
Yeah, you guys voted and you got this. Now, I'm not disappointed because we're playing it. I'm disappointed that we have to re-record our audio.
Yeah, the audio for the first episode specifically decided to disappear. So, we had to re-record this episode's audio in particular.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember what was said.
I just talk about the game.
Okay, so I remembered that I talked about that this is by the same people who did Battle Bikini Bottom. This
That is true.
is technically the sequel to that game.
That is not technically the case, but it is a related game.
But it is a game that came out after.
Yes.
It plays pretty much exactly the same as Battle Bikini Bottom. Except for one problem. Later in the game, we find out that apparently you can get walled off.
That's fair, but that's not relevant to the point of this episode. The point is that, like, the main thing about this game is, unlike Battle Bikini Bottom, is this is very linear.
Yes, this is not an open world game.
I mean, it's based on the movie, so, which makes sense.
Yeah, so they probably had to work with a certain timeline.
Yeah, they're like, it has to go in this order, to this order, to this order.
When the customer took a bite. No cheese! Ah, this has never happened before!
Get a hold of yourself, Eugene. I'm going in.
I like how SpongeBob just out of nowhere just slaps the shit out of Mr. Krabs.
He deserves it.
I mean, yeah, he does, but... Oh, I didn't realize how close it was to SpongeBob's home that this was happening.
Yeah, it's down the goddamn road.
That's my favorite line ever.
What?
Save the money first! I once thought I had one.
Oh yeah, here's the part where we check the audio to make sure that everything's correct. The end, check the screen adjust. There's weird borders on this episode, guys, that you guys don't have to see.
Yeah, we were checking for subtitles, and this game doesn't have
subtitles as well, and there's nothing.
So guys, even though this is it is and it's not a sequel to Battle Bikini Bottom, this game is not a terrible game. I do not hate this game at all.
Oh yeah, there's the experience. Sorry, I think they said it was manliness points.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The only reason I hate going back to previous levels is because we're recording the series and I didn't want that to happen.
I mean, we never want to have to replay episodes, obviously.
Well,
so, or re-record over the audio for episodes. So that's not.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that I don't like the fact that I have to go back and get Gooby Goober coins that I'm missing.
Yeah, well, they don't know what that means, so maybe let's not talk about that in this episode. Like, they'll find out about it in later episodes.
It just showed the menu for it.
If you need help, collect a Krabby Patty or two.
Mindy, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Well, this is technically the tutorial level.
Yeah,
so
but she has no reason to exist in the story.
Well, she's technically your guide throughout this entire game.
Yeah, once the plot happens, but the plot hasn't happened yet. This is a dream that she has no part in. So why the hell is she here?
She's not even supposed to be at the next level either.
No. So why the hell is she there either?
Again, a lot of these old games have you have guides, and Minnie is just the guide for this game. Maybe she's in multiple levels where you wouldn't find her because the game developers wanted more Minnie.
Yeah, that makes sense, but it's just like, the prologue I don't think needs her. Everything else I think is fine. But it's like, this one's... Yeah.
Like, I like Minnie. I think she's a fine character.
Yeah.
But the thing about her is she was only introduced during the movie and never again.
Yep. But you don't even see Poseidon that often in the rest of the show.
Plus,
do you?
no, Poseidon's in the rest of the show. It's just he has a different design, which is a lot. Which is why people think this movie is non-canon.
Yeah.
Guys, we never see the Krusty Crab 2 again.
To use the
Nope,
teleport
never.
box, jump
That's
into
fair.
it once you've opened up both boxes.
Because why the hell would he have a Krusty Crab 2 literally next door when he could just make the inside of the building bigger?
By the way, guys, if we do see the Krusty Crab 2 again, or if we see Mindy again, I have not seen past season 14, but throughout all of those seasons that definitely aired after this movie, I've not seen her come back yet.
By the way, guys, this is our teleport box.
Yes.
As can
Jump
be
into
seen,
it once you've
it
opened
just
up
takes you to
both
the top.
boxes.
Those who played Battle Bikini Bottom, you know what this means.
Yeah, and if you didn't, you still know what this means.
Now, over here, there are treasure chests. They're the extras. You don't necessarily have to get them, but if I can get them, I do.
Yeah, as you should.
Also, we are not 100%ing this game.
Yeah, no.
Though the game might force us to, because we have
No.
not seen the end.
On the options menu.
I'm assuming that it's not gonna 100%. No game forces you to 100% it unless there are no collectibles and everything you have to get is part of the story itself.
I mean, the only other collectibles you have is EXP, which is all these weights.
Yeah, but these are very clearly not required.
This is a job for...
Yeah, I kind of hate that there's EXP in this game. Like, they could have just made it money, like in Battle Bikini Bottom, but it's...
Money, yeah, money is EXP. It's just, instead of gating everything behind experience points, they gate it behind money. It's the same thing.
I suppose, but yeah, this is just... Okay, experience points did not exist in the first game.
Yeah, that's
It was
that's fair.
just money.
That's fair.
Even in the corner.
I like how the boxes are on top of you and you don't take any damage.
Checkpoint.
Yep, checkpoints didn't change since Battle Bikini Bottom.
Yep. Maybe they should have.
I like how this came out 1 year after Battle Bikini Bottom.
Yep.
Battle Bikini Bottom came out in 2003, this came out in 2004.
Yep. That is true. And I'm gonna guess this game was made on in a very tight time frame.
Well, see, how there's not a lot of abilities here that you can upgrade. It's probably correct. I think I'm explaining something.
Yeah,
Like
you're
I am
explaining that
now.
you're always going to upgrade health first.
Yeah. In this game, like, you can't really do more damage than you do now, so it's like, it might as well be able to take damage.
Yeah. But no, like, these upgrades, the question marks are there because you don't have the abilities yet.
Yeah, here's the thing about health in Battle Bikini Bottom. In Battle Bikini Bottom, they weren't Krabby Patties. I mean, but they made it funny. It was underwear. Underwear was your health in Battle Bikini Bottom.
I think I'd prefer the Krabby Patties, honestly.
And if you needed health and you collected it, it would go.
That is funny, but I think that the Krabby Patties.
Oh,
make more sense.
it's funnier when you play as Sandy and you collect underwear.
Hey, where'd you get my underwear from?
It gets higher pitched. But anyway, I'm explaining how the wall jump works. I remember getting stuck on this tutorial in this game because I never remembered how the wall jump works.
Yeah.
I had to go off Battle Bikini Bottom because it also wall jumps.
Yeah, which I don't understand how the younger bro is confused by this, because the way he explains it in this episode was the exact same way every other game does wall jumping, where it's like, you go up to the wall, you press the button, and then press away from the wall. Which is how every game does wall jumping.
Well, yeah, but when you do wall jumping in different games, they don't splat you against the wall.
No,
Normally, they hook onto something, or they...
Okay, it's definitely the way that Metroid does wall jumping then, because you can slide down the walls in those games. So any game that has wall sliding works this way.
Yes. But
But yeah, I guess it's not the same as like Tomb Raider.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so your health is underwear in Battle Bikini Bottom. And the way you upgrade your health is by finding golden underwear.
Again, I
So
think this
weird,
system,
but-
this system's a little bit.
Bounce off
It's
the
less
springboard.
weird. It makes
Just
more
jump on
sense.
top
The
of it.
weirdness is in other things.
Alright, here's our first Goopy Gooper coin.
There it is.
There are golden spatula in this game, but in Battle Bikini Bottom, when you collected golden spatulas, you had to collect them because you needed to get to an area. And if you collect a certain amount of them, say you need 5 of them to unlock an area, then you go find 5, and then you move on. In this game, it's just like, if you don't have a certain number of Gooby Goober coins, you have to go back to previous levels, and I kind of hate that. By the way, guys, this is not edited at all to, you know, keep us from being copyrighted. The game is just like this. Maybe people thought, oh, there are YouTubers out there. Maybe they won't like it if they get copyright strike.
So he sulks off to drown his depression in ice cream at the local Goofy Goobers across the street.
I like how Goopy Goober is their bar where they go to get drunk for kids.
Yeah.
He steals King Neptune's crown and frames Mr. Krabs.
They stole
for
your
selling
crown,
in the
signed
far
you
off
King Krabs.
dangerous land.
No kidnapper
Come
will
on now.
sign their
I don't
name.
even. Yeah, my writing looks nothing like that.
Self-pity.
Hey. Yeah, I'll show you. Not like Neptune would give him a chance to explain because he's all high and mighty.
No, that's crown he ain't.
Yeah, I definitely ate your crown. It was delicious. It had kind of a meaty taste.
Which was made of metal.
Hey, buddy, come on, wake up.
Did I get drunk and pass out again?
It's 8 in the morning. Closed. Go collect your friend and get out of here.
Hey, buddy! Come on up here and join the party!
I think he had one too many to drink. I got drunk so bad last night. Again, I like how you play as Patrick during this level, but you shouldn't be. Because he's supposed to be passed out under a table or something. But they were like,
Are you
no.
just beating up the store's employees?
Well, I think they're trying to kick you out, so...
Yeah, because they're closed.
Yeah, I'm checking to see what breakables give you money or, sorry, EXP in this game. And not a lot of breakables do.
No.
Dun, dun. The funny thing is that that same tune was in Battle Bikini Bottom. If you hit a certain instrument in that game, it would play that same tune.
The developer... It's the developer's calling card, I guess?
Maybe.
I don't know.
There's just so much coinage.
Wow, thanks a lot. You destroyed all of our furniture.
There's a man trying to hurt me and SpongeBob.
You need to leave.
No, I need a can opener.
You know,
Yeah.
the only reason I haven't banned you from this establishment is because you pay a lot.
Do you have a can opener for my soda?
No. They're bottles!
Patrick would use a can opener on soda. Could you imagine that? Hey SpongeBob, I can't open this. Do you have a can opener? Sure. He just sticks it to the can. SpongeBob, I bit my tongue drinking the soda.
Patrick, I think you might be stupid.
What gave you that idea? I have a PhD. I just act stupid.
Patrick, sometimes you act too well. You need to stop.
That's Mr. Dr. Professor Patrick.
I'm not saying that.
Hey, you're the intern. You do the work.
I don't see how. Yeah. I don't see how that makes any sense.
Oh, I'm talking about how stupid Patrick looks when he does his twirl.
Oh yeah, he looks absolutely insane.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure they have the twirl over the belly gong that he had in Battle Bikini Bottom, because I think when he puts his hands out, that's a more ranged attack than when he belly bumps.
SpongeBob!
What's up, Patrick? You have got to try this new
When SpongeBob goes Ultra Instinct.
Where?
Where? Yeah, guys, we couldn't hear some of these cutscenes when we played it because our air conditioning was on, but that's fucking good.
And
Duck!
by some we mean all. Yeah, we really need to fix the recording setup so that we don't have this problem anymore, because it is kind of crucial that we can hear the game in order to riff on the game. So I'll see what I can do with that.
Yeah, in the winter we get too hot. Sorry, no. In the summer we get too hot, and in the winter we get too cold.
In the winter we get too hot. If you're getting too hot in the winter, guys, that's a problem. That's a very big problem.
That might be a heat stroke. Go get checked out.
Yeah, that's because you're standing on a vent, and it is 110 degrees or something.
Yeah, by the way, guys, there is a secret on this wall over here, and you're supposed to throw the enemies at it, but I don't think I have the ability to stun the enemies to throw them over there yet. Yeah, off to my left over there, you see those big red buttons. That's the secret, but that I don't know how to get to.
Yeah. Now,
because in Battle Bikini Bottom, you're supposed to like do like a ground stomp near the enemy, and that stuns them. Then you can throw them over there. This game doesn't have that, and if it does have that, it's an upgrade later.
yeah. Now is the weird thing about these guys is like they seem to be automatically spawning like they're enemies. Like what I mean by that is like in a different kind of game. But they just introduced them earlier as employees. So
Yeah,
it's like, are these employees of this establishment, or are they randomly spawning enemies that have nothing to do with the Goopy Gooper?
No, they're supposed to be the employees. That's why they're dressed
What
like
kind
that.
of fucking store, or what kind of fucking establishment has a tent that shoots employees across the building?
The SpongeBob game.
Yeah.
Please.
I think it said something about these chocolates.
Yeah, the way they're glowing.
Yeah, because you walk past and it says something about needing SpongeBob for them. So that might be how you get those buttons. It's something to do with those chocolates.
No, SpongeBob does get a power-up later where you can guide a bubble missile. So maybe that's how you get it.
Could be.
Again, I'm still checking these barrels, but they have nothing in them. I feel like they would have experience in them, and they don't.
No, not
They're
everything.
just-
Not everything has an item in it.
They're just random breakables.
Yep. That is true.
Yeah, I rarely see random breakables in games that are not Lego.
Zelda.
I mean, but what? They do? Where? When?
Every single pot? What are you talking
I mean,
about?
just because you don't get something in a pot sometimes doesn't mean that it's not necessarily a thing you can't collect shit from. Like, you can go to that same pot later
Okay, you're
and
talking about
produce
specifically,
something.
like, here's an item you can break that doesn't ever give you something?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I feel like that does exist, but it's not common. Oh yeah,
I
and then there's
see
this
it.
weirdness.
I see it a lot in PlayStation. Yeah, yeah, I loved this. It's so fucking great. He doesn't auto swing, guys, so you kind of have to swing him back and forth.
Yeah, this is the part of the video where Younger Bro says that that's better than the Sly Cooper swing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. By the way, my friend commented on that. He said, no, fuck you.
Oh.
I'm
sorry, it's just...
yeah.
All I had to do was press a simple button, and it grabbed on the ice.
Yeah.
So...
Look, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just telling. I'm just giving you the response.
And with Sly Cooper, I do the same thing, and he doesn't grab.
Yep.
So this is somehow better than that grab.
Goober tokens. I can grant you the cartwheel move.
What? Who are you?
Oh boy.
Are you?
Whatever that move is.
I love whatever that movie is. You forgot the eye.
You
Yeah.
will. Just bring me
I just noticed that they forgot the eye in movie. Yeah.
No, it's not movie. Move. As in the cartwheel.
No, he said movie.
No. He specifically said move.
He's like, oh, I love whatever that movie is.
No, he's talking about the cartwheel. Again, he said whatever that move is because he's talking about the cartwheel. I love whatever the cartwheel is because he's too drunk on ice cream to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Exactly, that's why I think he said movie.
Why would he say movie when she was talking about
Because he's stupid. That's the joke.
Yeah, no, but that's not... Yes, he's stupid, but he's not stupid as in mixing up the cartwheel for being a movie. The stupid thing was that he doesn't know what a cartwheel is.
He was staring at a screen in a clamshell, which is why I think he said
no,
movie.
No, he didn't. You're insane.
It's gonna be really funny if you go back and it's gonna say movie.
Whatever that move is.
It didn't. Like,
I think I talked to her again.
Yeah, but it's not gonna say it again.
You still don't have enough.
No, it's different dialogue.
Yeah. Because the first one's a cutscene.
I'm trying to figure out what to do, so I'm like, okay, let's
How about
do
you
this.
go in the challenge? It's right there. Yep.
Well, I don't.
Inside.
I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, I know. I'm yelling at you right now. It's like you need 2 tokens. Go get one in that mini game.
Alright, here we go. I'm ready. Depression. Very sad.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like this title. This level.
Well, it's a quote from the movie, and it's a. All the levels are based off of quotes that everybody likes, and I'm ready. Depression is pretty high up there.
I don't like it. It's sad.
Yeah, instead of saying I'm ready, it's like I'm ready. Depression. But yeah, it's supposed to be sad because he didn't get his management job, so of course he's sad.
Yeah, but again, it's like
Is the room spinning or is it just me?
it doesn't even.
That's giving up memories.
This restaurant is completely insane in a way that my brain can't comprehend. It's like, yeah, of course you didn't get a management job. In order to have a management job, there needs to be more than 1 employee in your area.
There was. It was him and Squidward.
Squidward's not a chef.
He's not supposed to be.
Yes, that's the point.
But he can cook. Like,
yes,
even
he can,
though he sucks at it.
Yeah, which is why he's not in that role. He's the person who takes the order because he's good at that. So it's like, why the fuck would SpongeBob think he's gonna get management when he is when he's the chef and has to be in the kitchen, and there's no one to replace him?
Yeah, like a choice between SpongeBob running the place and Squidward. I understand why Mr. Crab chose Squidward because he's dealt with people.
Yeah, but also, why would he need a manager for this job anyways? It's literally next door, and he runs both of them. Also,
yeah,
why would you make a separate business next door and not just put a fucking wall? Or expand the damn original business?
Yeah, they would...
There's no level where this makes sense. And I know that's the point.
They would need Another Squidward. Squidward, duplicate yourself in 2.
Mr. Krabs, that is entirely unethical for you to ask me to do. Also, I can't.
What do you mean? You have 8 tentacles, lose 1 and grow yourself back.
I'm not... No, that's not how that works. Squids can't regrow their entire body from one limb. Though there are slugs that can do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are slugs that I know can do it, and there's also something else that I can't think of.
Yeah. But I don't think they generally clone themselves. Usually it's just whichever side of the body their head's on will grow the rest of their body back.
There is a creature that I know can clone itself.
Yeah,
I swear it's an octopus, but...
Yeah, but it is definitely not a Squidward.
It's definitely not Squidward.
I don't like that laugh.
Right now I'm gonna look up what they... What's called? Oh, boy.
Come on in, let's seize the day. Nobody's taking my job away.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should just have like, yeah. How they should do this is if they want to make it so the Krusty Krab has a lot more business, make the building bigger, and then hire another ship. And then have a SpongeBob worry that he's going to not be...
Whoa, Mr. Krabs only wants to pay 2 employees and no more.
Yeah,
well,
but you can't pay 2 employees. Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't pay 2 employees to run 2 businesses. There's not enough employees. Fundamentally, you have
more
than that.
Sea stars can clone themselves if they detach a limb.
Hi, it's Patrick.
Here's the thing. They had an episode on that.
Yes.
And oh my god, you wanted to leave town immediately.
Yeah, that's why we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that episode. Episode. I like smashing boxes.
Even though there's very little in them most of the time.
I worry if I find a kitty.
If you find a cat in one of these boxes, that's a problem.
Well,
a very big problem.
Cats in this game are snails, so...
That's true.
Yeah, and worms are dogs.
Meow. Wait, so do the worms scare the snails away, or do the snails eat the worms in this universe?
I don't know.
Unclear. Yeah, I guess that was just a bonus Goopy Goober token.
I like how SpongeBob got a worm after Gary disappeared. No, sorry, he got one to make Gary jealous. And, I guess the worm had it with SpongeBob's stupidness, so he moved out.
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick. Since you've brought me enough Goofy Goober tokens, you may now use the cartwheel move.
Which is a very nice move, guys. It's a really good ability.
Time to spin.
You are already spinning.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I wish it would stop flipping back to the shitty
You better
fucking
get going,
face.
Patrick. There's lots to do.
Yeah, where he just goes dumb face.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Explaining how the game works causes the game to work. Yeah, this is an extremely good ability because it just wrecks everything in its path.
It is a very broken ability to look at it.
Yeah. They have to hit you on, like,
My
on
side.
your side for them, for them to hurt you. So in general, they are not hurting you.
Yeah, and I don't get dizzy from this, so...
That ability, that sounded like the sound effect that you get in Scooby-Doo.
Which one?
The
The guitar string, man. You sure that's from Scooby-Doo?
The one, no, I'm saying the one where it goes bwong was in Scooby-Doo. I don't know. Well, if I hear it again, I'll point it out again.
the guitar, if there was a guitar string
I don't think it's
sound.
guitar string.
Oh. Then I don't know.
I don't know what sound you're talking about.
Well, there's a guitar string sound that a lot of different games use.
Another Krabby
I
Patch.
think I'm pretty sure it's like that the sound you're thinking of is a harp, or well, maybe not even a harp, but it's like it's not a guitar. Like,
How much of a man do I have to be?
how much of a man do you have to be? That's a good question.
Not Patrick.
Slipping.
I think this is where we end the
Yeah,
episode.
this is where we end the episode, guys, because
Plus,
the
we have-
episode's taking a very long
We have
time.
to call it because I have to go to the bathroom.
Yes, so that's gonna be it for this episode. We will come back next time and continue on in SpongeBob. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.